Jake was destined for greatness. Everyone in town knew it. He was a natural athlete. His talent was undeniable. On the basketball court, he was unstoppable. He moved with speed and grace. His jump shot was pure magic. The crowd roared with every basket. Jake was on top of the world. Then it happened. During a particularly intense game, Jake landed awkwardly. Pain shot through his ankle. He collapsed to the ground, clutching his leg. The crowd went silent. Everyone held their breath. The silence was deafening. Jake knew deep down that something was terribly wrong. The diagnosis was devastating. A shattered ankle, months of rehabilitation. His dreams were crushed, his future uncertain. The doctor's words echoed in his ears. "It's unlikely you'll play at that level again, son." Doubt crept in, whispering insidious thoughts. What was he without basketball? Who was he if he wasn't the star player? The days that followed were dark. Jake retreated from the world. The joy he once felt was gone, replaced by a dull ache of emptiness. He couldn't bear to watch his teammates practice, knowing he couldn't join them. His trophies and medals, once symbols of pride, now mocked him. He spent his days in a haze of video games and junk food. His room became a prison of his own making. His parents tried to reach him, but their words felt distant, muffled. He was trapped in a spiral of despair. He felt like a failure. His former teammates visited less and less. Their conversations revolved around upcoming games and new plays, each word a painful reminder of what he had lost. He felt like a ghost, haunting the sidelines of his own life. One rainy afternoon, Jake stumbled upon an old trunk in the attic. It belonged to his grandfather, a man he barely remembered. Inside, among faded photographs and war medals, lay a leather-bound journal. The pages were filled with his grandfather's elegant script detailing his experiences during the war and, surprisingly, a series of unusual training techniques. The techniques were unlike anything Jake had ever seen. They focused on balance, precision, and utilizing an opponent's strength against them. Intrigued, Jake felt a spark ignite within him. Could this be the answer to his prayers? Was this the way back to the court? He devoured the journal, spending hours deciphering his grandfather's words. It was more than just a training manual. It was a philosophy. It spoke of resilience, of overcoming adversity, of finding strength in unexpected places. For the first time in months, Jake felt a glimmer of hope. Armed with newfound purpose, Jake embarked on a grueling training regimen. He followed his grandfather's techniques religiously. He started slowly, his body stiff and uncooperative, but he pushed himself, fueled by a burning desire to prove everyone wrong. Day by day, he could feel himself getting stronger. His balance improved, his reflexes sharpened. He started incorporating these techniques into his basketball practice. He practiced for hours, honing his skills, pushing his limits. He transformed his body and mind. He became leaner, faster, more agile than ever before. The old Jake, the one who relied solely on raw talent, was gone. In his place stood a new Jake, a warrior forged in the fires of adversity. He was ready for a comeback.